Hey guys, welcome back to Disgraceful. I'm here with Nora on the mic.
Hey guys.
Yes, you can't see her, but she's here and we love her so much. And guys, I haven't talked to you in a really long time. And I will say, talking by myself, even though I do have sweet Nora and Shunny behind the computer, of course, got to give credit where credit's due. Although I am on a technicality talking into a void right now, I do feel crazy because it is that. It is just me talking into a void. There is no one to really respond, but thank God we have Nora.
Hey.
But I don't know, sitting and talking in front of a microphone will make you feel batshit crazy. And I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Anyone who can do this flawlessly, yeah, you're a crazy person. You're out of your goddamn mind, okay? I don't even know where to begin. I set like a little bit of a prep of the things I want to talk about. First up, let's talk about the lettuce famine. We've got the lettuce famine going on. Nora thinks she might have succumbed to it. Nora, how you feeling?
Don't think that.
Okay, well, you did, and if you don't mind me saying, you did just say you almost blew up the coffee house?
Yeah. So I had to take Sunny to get in here because I said I had to pee my pants, but I went in the coffee shop.
Oh, nice. So you think you got the lettuce stuff?
I don't think I have the lettuce stuff. I think I ate something that messed up my tummy.
So I'm going to tell you what.
Thanks for telling the whole world.
And again, we can cut this. But I was just
sick.
What?
I'm not sick. I'm twisted.
You are sick as fuck, dude. You are sick.
Yeah, I'm sick as fuck.
You're sick as hell. Beep beep smells great. Oh, the ships are coming in. My ancestors are here. What the fuck was that? There's never this. Anyways, hi guys, welcome in. There's a parasite.
Yes.
Things you need to worry about in New York. A misty fog that literally nobody's talking about that can give you can you look that up, what it's called? I think it's called ligma. Ligma. You're gonna get ligma.
The parasite?
Yeah, no, so there's something other than the parasite. It's this ambiguous misty air that is fatal to smokers, and it's only up in like about
Legionnaires.
Disease. Yeah, Legionnaire's disease. Yes. So
Are we saying that right?
I don't know. It's not a disease, but it is an what is it called?
It's a disease outbreak in Manhattan that's sick in dozens. Oh.
It's a disease?
Hold
The
on.
question is it a disease?
It is a disease.
It's a disease. Now, no one's really talked about this disease, and I don't know why. It's you can only get it in up east side. And it's coming from some kind of a water tank. And I went to a buddy's birthday party over there, and the whole time I forgot about it. Because this whole time I heard about this, they sent out a newsletter in my apartment that said, "Hey, watch out for this. We're on the east side. You might be screwed." And so
Whoa.
I've like kind of just been like kind of cautious about it. Then I went to a birthday party up east side. Totally forgot about it. I would have wore a mask or something because I'm a smoker. So I'm not immune, you know? I'm worried about this. So that's one thing you need to worry about, this ominous mist that is affecting the city as a whole, that nobody's talking about. Furthermore, we've just had the wildfires come down from Canada. Thank you to our sweet neighbors up above. Why is it all coming from the north? All right, no answers there.
We're not scientists.
Well,
Why is it coming from the north?
no, that's not really like a question you could look up. Are you just Googling why is it coming from the north? And what is it?
Could you imagine if I just typed in, why is it coming from the north?
And all that comes up is Santa Claus?
But also, just
From the North Pole.
Just seeing someone's search history that's just, why is it coming from the north?
Oh, speaking of which, what's your search history?
Computer's different. Let's do...
They want to know.
Hold on.
While she looks up her search history, because I always think that's fun to look into.
Oh, got it.
Oh, yep.
Stephen Van Zandt, Sopranos.
Okay.
Stephen Van Zandt, movies and TV shows.
Now, let me stop you there. Now, that is because I put on my bandana a little weird. Let's put up a picture of Stephen Van Zandt. That's his name.
Yes.
And Nora told me that this guy, she goes, oh my God, you look like the guy from...
The Sopranos.
Nope. First, you started
Bruce
with
Springsteen's band.
Bruce Springsteen's band. I said, how the fuck do you know who's in Bruce Springsteen's band? And then she said, it's the guy from Sopranos. I said, no, you're just being racist. Not all Italian Americans look alike. And not all people from Jersey look alike. And then Nora said, he's from Watertown, where they found the guys.
This ain't Watertown. Oh, yeah.
What else you got?
And then champagne of beers.
Champagne of beers? You didn't know? It was Miller time?
No, I did. I was just confirming. It's not Miller. It is Miller.
Miller High Life, baby.
I was just making sure it was Miller High Life and not the... Never mind.
Why were you looking that up?
Because I forget why.
Awesome. Continue.
Lab Finder. Shashuka.
Lab Finder?
Yeah, I got my blood taken, so I needed...
Oh,
I need to
yeah,
look at
you're
my labs.
you're passing away.
I'm dead soon.
Shashuka? Shashuka.
Yeah, because I made it this morning.
That's my favorite, actually.
Son of a bitch took my line because I was trying to make sure I said it correctly.
Son of a bitch took my line?
From Good Will Hunting.
And it's not. Is it?
Son of a bitch
Stole my line.
Yeah, he stole my line.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was trying to make sure I was
How
saying
Boston can you not be? What else you got?
right. Why do I pee so much when cold?
I almost regret asking you what your Google search history is. Why I pee so much when I cold?
Oh, God.
At least you're not asking ChatGPT.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I say chat GBT, and I said P, but I've been saying B, and I just want to show my age for a second there.
What's that chat thing?
It's not my age. It's just well, I guess it is. That's what Dad does. He goes, I'm not doing that face, the book face thing.
Yeah.
He just changes it on purpose because he doesn't want to do it. That's kind of how I feel about chat.
That's fair, and that's actually understandable.
I mean, it's pretty crazy. Do you have any more Google searches?
Where's Pebble Beach?
Where's Pebble Beach? Where is Pebble Beach?
California.
Yes, of course.
Well, because I thought that it was in Hawaii, and I was watching The Hawk, and then I was like, how did they drive there?
Oh shit! Let me see what I got for my Google searches to get us flowing. I'm scared. Oh, smoothie iCarly. Co-host wanted. Oh, so this was. So Ari Shafir told me that there's another comic who has like the same concept that I started this pod with. It was basically interviewing people to be my next co-host, and I wanted to see when he started his pod, and it was a little bit after mine. Okay. Things to have gnocchi with.
Things to have gnocchi with.
Sobriety apps.
Oh, wow.
I'm taking a break right now. I'm taking a little bit of a break. It's good. It'll be good. Big magic theory of idea.
What, Grace?
Okay, all right. Oh, touching fingers emoji. I couldn't remember how you were supposed to set it up. I didn't know if the guy's head goes above or to the side.
Wait,
and it
so
goes
you were
to the side. Okay, Action Bronson movie. I was
Which one?
Well, I was trying to figure out which one he get. Oh,
Pete Davidson
at the firehouse. Yeah, it's King of
Staten
Staten Island. I've been on a Pete Davidson kick, only because our lives are coinciding as of late. Is Bill Maher a Democrat? I couldn't tell. I didn't know what he was.
Is that because he just
I
had
watched
his...
the Mark Twain award show because Whitney was on it, and she did a fantastic, fabulous job, and she looked rock star gorgeous.
That dress was beautiful.
She looked so beautiful. And she didn't have an easy spot either. She had to just start it right away.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's a legend in herself, so of course it went seamlessly. You know who didn't do so good? Louis. Aaron Dessner. Oh, that was because I'm a nosy fucking bitch. That's because Nikki Glazer put on her story.
I looked it up too.
I walked by her and she lost her mind, and I was like, "Who the hell is that guy?"
He writes every song.
He pretty much writes every song. He works with Taylor Swift too, I think. And she saw him at the Noah concert. Okay, I'm a creep. What else? Oh, Guy Code, because I'm about to rip it off. Worm from SpongeBob. Mm-hmm. Action Bronson movie again. because there was another one I saw when I looked up the first time.
So you
I
couldn't.
wanted to check out the other one he was in. Caprese salad. So this is because I didn't know if I made it upside down or not.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters either, but it didn't look right. Like
What did you do?
I had the cheese on the bottom and the tomato on the top.
Yeah, I think that's freaky.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I liked it.
Nice, girl.
And, you know, some people, they said, and I can't believe this is even something I'm even fucking talking about. That's how much is going on in my life right now. And you know, let's pivot for a second, because here's the other thing. I was watching, what is the name of the sit chat, follow me around with a camera podcast that Lil Dicky has with Selena Gomez's boy.
Friends Keep Secrets.
Friends Keep Secrets?
Yeah.
Well, they're not very good ones. Clearly, unless that's like the whole premise of the podcast is don't talk about anything worthwhile, because
It is the most
the
boring
whole
podcast.
thing is just like them talking about. Granted, it's exactly what I'm doing now, but the whole podcast is them. I saw a whole clip. It was like 2 minutes long of Lil Wayne saying what he likes to eat.
I don't eat anything that's white.
No, it's what I don't like anything white. I think it's I do not like ranch. I do not like ranch. He talked crazy. He talks so insane. I couldn't believe my eyes. Like, I know, like, I don't want to so I pick the world up and I'm gonna drop it on my fucking head. Like, you know, you can't get that sound out of nowhere, but I didn't know he talks like that.
He talks like he's smoked the most weed on the planet, but Snoop Dogg doesn't talk like that.
Yeah, I don't know. So here's the thing about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne goes a little bit crazier than Snoop, but he goes in and he does like a little bit of different things, I think.
Remember he died like 6 times when we were growing up?
Lil Wayne?
Yeah,
because
everyone
they
was
knew
like,
it would devastate us.
yeah, because they were like, Lil Wayne dead at 42. And
It
we
was
were like,
always-
he died again.
And he's been 40 forever.
And he had like 8 different seizures.
He's been 35 in my head forever. And Mom's been 37.
I just remember you saying, you'll never believe how old Lil Wayne is. He's like the same age as Dad.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so I don't know. I was shell-shocked of how Lil Wayne talks and how boring that podcast is.
Yeah.
It's like, and granted, of course, I've only watched the clips, and not like you guys. You guys tune in for a whole episode of Disgraceful every week, and I really appreciate that. I mean, if they're listening, they must, you know? But, you know, I'm trying to keep this one light. I've got a lot of shit going on. Maybe that's why they don't get into anything deep on that pod or funny. I mean, I just don't get them. There's no reason for either. I mean, Lil Dicky makes sense to have a podcast because he's funny and like he's entertaining. But when
Benny Blanco.
I was gonna say Lil Dicky doesn't really seem like a blast off time if the cameras aren't rolling.
Yeah, he seems. I think I've heard that he's really serious.
I think I've heard this too.
I've heard that he's
I feel like
not.
we're telling a secret.
Well, we can cut it.
It's okay. I'm gonna keep it because our podcast is not called "Keeping My Best Friend Secret." That's what it's called, right? And then Selena Gomez does the intro song.
Yeah. Keeping my best friend secret.
I mean, and then Benny Blanco's like entertaining and funny. I just like, I don't know what they're doing on there. I don't. Okay, anyways, let's move on. Trader Joe's spice sauce.
Yes, girl. Which
I was
one?
trying to find the word for peri peri sauce.
Oh.
And then Jeff Bezos' kids. That's creepy.
Why?
Because somebody posted that he had a daughter that was leaving a Mykonos beach party, and I was like, I don't think he has a daughter that old. So then I looked up Jeff Bezos' kids, and he does not have a daughter that old. So that was I see. I'm a fact checker. I for the most part, I live off of like context clues and just kind of trying to figure stuff out. But when it comes down to how important, real big important things like Jeff Bezos' kids, I'll fact check. So that's important. Little Women movie, I watched it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really good.
You never wanted to watch it.
So that's because I got it confused with Little House on the Prairie.
And you just, I know exactly what you did.
And I don't like Little House on the Prairie because I don't like the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
And I didn't like those books. Mom would read them to us. Yeah, we have a beautiful, awesome mom who would read us books to bed, and she was so sweet for it. But snooze fest, I'd rather go to sleep. And knowing me as a little kid, I'd be up forever. So me wanting to go to sleep, this is pretty torturous, Mama. So sorry, Ma. My mom loves those books though. I feel bad. I left her hanging. I was supposed to go see her. I was supposed to go to my friend from growing up. We were best buddies growing up. We were neighbors, and we went to her wedding last year. And she's I'm not gonna say her name because she's private, you know.
Yeah, great.
She's a nurse, Nora. You know. Oh, stand up for the fucking nurses in Boston. I don't know if it's across the world, but the Boston nurses, they're fucking furious, and I stand with them. Whatever they want, give it to them. I've signed a lot of things. I don't know what they say, but I've signed a lot of things for those nurses. What else? Oh, so I was supposed to go home and go to my friend's baby shower, and I was so excited, and my flight was the only flight leaving out of LaGuardia, and I gloated. I got online and I said, ha 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 ha, I'm the only flight leaving. It's me in Buffalo. At Buffalo and Boston, we were the only ones leaving, the 2 double Bs. And then it got delayed. And I said, oh, it's happening. Anytime I get excited or say that something's going to happen, and this is this could go deeper, but let's just call it flights for right now. Anytime I think something good is going to happen in my life, if I say it out loud, it goes poof.
That's a common thing.
That's a common thing?
Yeah, I feel like that happens so much.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you like tell someone about it, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, that could go for dating. That could go for big career jumps. That could go for auditions or touring. You know, it could go, let's get a little more relatable, or like dating.
A job.
You know, yeah. So, yeah, job is a big one. I remember I told people for a year that I was going to go work at Barstool. I remember I had already told people at our favorite restaurant that I worked there, but I didn't. And they would come, like, we would come in and they'd be like, oh my God, how's it going there? And I'm like, so good.
But then at that point, it's manifesting in a weird way.
Yeah, the manifesting thing works, too.
When it's not actually...
Also, having a friend that works there that's actively trying to get you hired also works.
Yeah, but you said that when you were younger that you wanted to work there too.
Yeah, that's true. That sounds so silly though. Like how like
yeah, I know.
Don't
it's not just manifesting.
Like when I was 10 years old, that's kind of like my sister Molly. Shout out to Molly. When she was like, it was like 4 or 5 years ago, and she was like 7.
Yeah.
And she made a video, maybe 8. I'll give her 8.
We can put it in soon.
Yeah, we'll put it in. But she made this video, and if we can't find it, I'll just say it. She said, and when I grow up, I want to be a podcaster just like my sister. I'm following my sister's dreams. And she doesn't know. She doesn't know that podcasting wasn't even a thing when I was her age. She thinks has been my dream come true for my whole life. Stand-up comedy has been my dream come true, and I can't believe I'm so lucky to do that. But podcasting? I mean, I love you guys, and this is the coolest job ever. But as my grandmother would say, they're a dime a dozen, honey. And I'm finding out I'm many of dozen. How do I jump up? And I made the promise to both you and myself to never talk about numbers. But what the fuck? What the fuck? It's crazy. I can't not, because every other comment I get on TikTok now is the fall off is crazy. Do you know what it's like to wake up in the morning and try your very best and post, take time to make a video that you're happy about, and fuck, try being an influencer for one day. I'm just like I'm like stoked to share anything that I post, and then for the comments to be, damn, she fell off. My dick's gonna fall off. I don't know.
My dick fell off.
Yes, that was the reference. Thank you, Nora.
I just wanted to say it.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't.
Okay.
All right.
You were talking about Little Woman.
Oh, Little Woman, perfect. So that was quite the tangent to start off. I do have things planned for this episode. Basically, this is season 2. Welcome in. We're season 2 of Disgraceful. How did we get here? I have no idea. Now, what the plan was we were supposed to show this newish, like remodeled set for this episode, but instead I accidentally had Rosebuds go first. So no surprise. I don't know what to say. This is the new set. If you could, I'll take a picture. But the couch we got is giant. Really big. We could fit all the Naked Brothers plus their other ones that they didn't ever name in the band all on this couch. So if you boys, Nat, Alex, if you guys want to come on, I would love that. I think it would be a crazy train. But let's move on. So what I wanted to do on this episode was reflect on the last year. I really wanted to get deep with you guys about things that are going on in my life personally, but I just don't foresee that. And I think I'm just going to get started with the first segment I wanted to do, which is look back on the episodes and guests that we had and just kind of say some of the questions I wanted to share with the guest that I was too nervous to. Okay. For Whitney Cummings, that was the first episode. I wanted to say, why me? And then I just kind of want to give you guys like a little bit of an inside scoop. Episode 3, we had Adam Ray. Now, for the Adam Ray episode, I was completely down bad mentally, emotionally, and I had to put on a fun face. But thank God it ended up working out because that's my guy. And on top of that, we ended up hanging out, and then I became friends with some of his team. Shout out Norm, shout out Jack, shout out the boys. And it ended up being like a really beautiful thing. And it was all because we met that day on Disgraceful, and none of us could remember why we all knew each other. Like we did it the other day. We're like, oh my, like the other day. It was 15 months ago. No, it was like, I don't know, February. But we were talking and we're like, how do we all know each other? And we're like, oh, was it the Super Bowl? I'm like, no, I feel like we met before the Super Bowl because we were really friendly at the Super Bowl. So we must have already known each other. And then we were like, oh, it was the podcast. And that's how it all came to be. So beautiful thing. Chris Clemens, that was a fun one. I've watched his video since I won't say when because I don't want to make him feel any kind of old. But I am a huge fan of Chris Clemens, and to have him on was a blast. Then he started his show. Yeah, you ever see someone do an idea and you're like, I wish I thought of that? Mm-hmm. Incredible concept. I'm so pumped for him because he was teasing it on here. He was like, I think I'm going to start something. I'm not really sure. It's skyrocketed. Hilarious though. Just recently I saw his last guest that he had was the young boy from Jesse. And I was like, how did you get him? How did you get the boy from Jesse? What else? Oh, we were so lucky to get in when we did. We had Jake Shane on right before he would not do this today. I'll tell you that. There is no shot in hell Jake Shane, octopus lover, would ever come on this show ever again. No, he would. He actually, I will say, so what happens on TikTok is you put your videos out and then it will only show to your friends first. And if your friends like it, then it will push it out. So if you're not liking your friends' post, you're fucking them over. So every time I post something, Jake Shane, he's always got me on a like. And he's 1 out of 33. And I'm going to be honest, if I see a video with just 33 likes, I'm usually skipping it. So thank you, Jake. I really appreciate that. And I'm sorry my mama kissed you that one time. So let's move on. Andrew Santino, I really wish I played it a lot cooler. I watched back me going on his podcast after he did mine. And wow, I had nothing. I was just in awe. I mean, to look back, it's like, I just wish I could shake myself sometimes and just be like, dude, you are in the moment right now of something you're going to look back on and you're just kind of sitting there. I literally was just like, yes, yes. And I'm so happy to be here. And then I get nervous and I'm like, I don't know, I'm a drunk. What? Why you say that? I don't know why you do this. I think it's like a get out of jail free card, but I'm realizing as of recent, it's not. You just look like a loser. And I'm trying to grow up a little bit. Noel Miller, that was a great hang. We were shooting the shit. He thought it was a girly pop podcast, and he was like a little, I don't know. From my perspective, I think he kind of went into it being like, what can I talk about kind of thing. And then we started shooting the shit, and we were kind of just firing. And I kind of miss him. I miss him. I wish. Well, so there's some people that live in LA, and I'm like, I wish I could run into these people more. Like Christina Kirkman. I had her on. I feel like
coolest.
I also, that was another one. I feel like my biggest thing of all time is I love attention, but I hate being perceived, because I think every time I meet a new person, they have the wrong idea about me. And for that episode, I felt like she had the wrong idea about me. I think she thought I was like too cool, but I think I was just like too nervous. Like most of the time I either come off like I think I'm too cool, or I'm a big old dork, and I'm somewhere between the two, you know. I these are shower thoughts that I'm just kind of rambling off. Oh, Ashley Gavin, that was a fun one. She just started off, she goes, "You're gay, right?" And I just started like basically crying. So that's a lot. I'm gonna see a therapist, so that's good. Ashley Gavin kind of put me on the right track. That was almost a year today. That's pretty crazy. So for a year, I've kind of just been sitting on that. Thanks, Ash. And it's kind of crazy because she wanted me to do her pod, and then someone got sick, and then I never heard from them again. But I just think I'm doing this new thing where I'm taking a break from drinking. I'm getting a therapist, and I got, well, the other day I had my first meeting with my new therapist, and I sat down beforehand and recorded a fake tarot card reading, like sketch video that I had written. And I wrote that because I'm so desperate in these moments of time currently, that I am falling for tarot card readings on TikTok, even though they're speaking completely ambiguously. It's just like a very broad sense of talking, but I'm just like, yeah, no, that definitely checks for me. Yeah, there's big changes that happen to me for me. Yeah, things aren't so good. Mercury. So I was like, oh, if there's fools like me that are falling for this, then I should make like a parody video on this. And I did, and I put on like a bunch of makeup and earrings, and I had nobody noticed this because nobody really saw this, but I had the Wolf of Wall Street book signed behind me, as if a tarot card reader would have that as the one book in the background. I thought that was funny.
I thought you just had that as decorations in your house.
No, I perfectly placed that. Oh. I lit a candle and put the book next to it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I thought so. It's just, sometimes genius is overlooked.
Oh God. Just like him.
What's this?
Just like Jordan.
I've been getting dirty money.
Jordan Belfort. All right.
Let's move on. So I set up to make this sketch, right? And I'm making it, and then all of a sudden I get a calendar notification. 10 minutes till the call starts with my new therapist. I've got all this crazy makeup on. I had to wipe it off so fast, and I looked like I was crying when I answered the phone, which probably checks. But I just have to call these things out. I go, I look like I'm crying because I actually was just filming a sketch. I was trying to be a fake tarot card reader. I'm Grace, and I'm a comedian. Nice to meet you. What's your name? And he was really sweet. I should get back to him.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's just so fucking expensive, dude. It's out of control. The last time I went to a therapist, and it's funny enough, Daniela Mora has a joke about this, about having a young therapist. But when I first had a therapist, the first and only time, I'm young still, right? I wanted a young girl too, because I wanted her to like get internet shit and like understand, like I didn't want an old dude that's gonna be like, now are you posting this on the MySpace? Like I wanted them to get like dating and all that stuff, like apps, all that stuff. And I had like I want to say she was like probably like still in school because she was cheap. I went to her, I think maybe like 4 or 5 times, and on the 5th time she said, "Wow, oh my God, you're so self-aware."
Ugh.
I said, "Yeah, wow, what am I supposed to do with that, sweetie?" I think she might have even been like a few months younger than me. And so I was just like, yeah, I'm done. I'm walking around self-aware. I'll figure out the tools. I have not found the tools. So it's time. But these guys, they're so expensive. The guys I need, the guys I want, so expensive. Did you know that if you have a therapist and they have a therapist has their license in one state, right? And so if you have a therapist and you do a Zoom call and they're somewhere else, the loophole to still being able to meet with them is you call them a coach. Yeah, I'm not buying that. I don't really like the idea of having, oh yeah, no, so my coach said. That's so funny.
So is that life coaching?
I guess so. But that's like the loophole, I guess. But I don't know, because I can't walk around town being like, "Coach says I gotta be better on myself."
That's kind of good.
Coach says I gotta get back in the game now.
Write that down.
It's in the camera, Nana. But thank you. I always like when you say write that down, because it means I'm being funny enough for others and not just you. Do you think I talk normal when I have a microphone? Like, am I talking normal right now?
No.
What am I doing? There's like for podcasting, it's more of like a formality type voice. And on stage, I do like, and then when I'm normal, I just, yeah, so.
Like that, even that's putting something on.
I
Like,
don't know what that is.
Like, you're making yourself sound more chill and laid back.
I'm making myself right now?
No.
Am I though?
When you were just saying how you think you talk in normal life.
Okay, how do I talk in normal life?
That.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys. So how do, like, I don't know what changes from when I'm looking at you guys to.
Because it's a fake audience. Well,
What?
I'm
gonna have to ask Coach.
Oh, Coach.
Coach is so funny, guys.
Is he going to put you in?
Oh shit. So yeah, I don't know. What was my point of this this segment?
You're
Just to
seeing a
kind of
coach?
go through all the because I want to give like inside scoop kind of thing. I think there's some. Oh, Joel Kim Booster was so funny because Nora brought this up the other day during Pride in front of lesbians. And what did he say?
He said, we were talking about Stonewall, and he was like, yeah, people died.
And that's from Drag Race?
It's from Drag Race. And Grace goes, yeah, I know. It was really sad. And he just like played it off laughing, and you had no idea. And I go, Grace, no one died.
Oh my God, that makes me so embarrassed. Stonewall makes me think everyone was getting hit with stones. But I know I've been there. What else do we have? Oh, Daniela came on. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in so long. Well, here's the thing. I'm so pumped for her because a year was that a year ago? Yeah, a year ago she was opening with me in Philly, and now she's on her own tour, and it's like just really sick when you get to see your friends like move on up. It's like it's the coolest thing ever. Like now she is too busy for me. I'm like, what? Hello? Oh, she did host We're Going Out on Weeknights. I think she was getting paid from a club though to get people to come in. And I almost went last night, but I'm not drinking right now, so it would have been I would have. Here's my thing when I'm not drinking, right? I try and I really give it my all to not be that person that says, not drinking right now. No, it's water for me. But I can't help myself every time it slips up. Because I try to do it incognito in a way where nobody asks me any questions. Nobody asks any questions. Nobody gets hurt. And then people are asking, like, what's in that? Are you drinking? And then I have to say no. And then they say, what the fuck? And but lately, lately I've noticed people are being better about it. I think a lot more people are being like, oh, good for you. I wish I could do that. I know I'm doing that to people. I used to be the guy to be like, relapse with me tonight. But instead, I have the normal response of, oh, good for you, dude. I want to do that. So that's what people have been doing for me. And just remember that when someone goes sober, it's not you're not being a cool guy when you try to get them to drink. Oh, this was a long-awaited one. I really liked this one a lot, and I want to do more of this in season 2 of like on-location shoots. So like we'll be somewhere else recording. Sonny and I were actually just talking about it yesterday. And Sonny's our producer. Shout out, Sonny. Can I add a picture of you?
Sure.
Rock on. Sonny, everybody! Now, this episode was awesome because these are my 2 best buddies. We haven't hung out in a long time, and I think I might have done something wrong now that I think about it. But I almost called him Ian.
Ian?
Liam hasn't been drinking lately, and so he's been just kind of firing on all cylinders. He was putting out like mad sketches during the Knicks that got a lot of traction, and so he's fucking blowing up. I'm pumped for him, and I'm trying to get in on that because I was supposed to be in on that, but I was drinking too much, and he kept asking me, you want to come do this? And I say, let's do it next week. And he said, I'm doing it today. And so I gotta go beg for forgiveness because here's the thing, because like I was supposed to be part of like their little sketch group, and I would just kind of be like, let's do this another time. They're like, no, we're doing it today. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. So shout out Liam, shout out Aaron. Aaron just had Bill Burr open for him in Belfast, where he's from, at an arena. So sick.
Open for him. That's
open
crazy.
for him. I don't, on a technicality, know which way he went in the show, but
he was on his show.
He called and he asked to be on the show, which is so sick. I'll add that picture right here. Oh, to go back to the filming on location thing, I think it's like really cool to switch it up of different places we could be or where we could record. When it comes down to it, it's going to be a lot of bars, and it's going to be a lot of me being strong. And I've said this once, I've said this 1,000 times. When I'm taking a break, I'm taking a break. And then when the break ends, fuck off. Okay? Thank you. My life. Just getting real sick of people telling me what to do in the comments of, yeah, I'm stopping. And then when I start again, it's all good. All love. I love you. Okay, so Nora's saying off camera that she thinks that for the on location episodes that we do, she said that you guys should comment, which I think is a great idea. I think you guys should comment and say where we should film this podcast, whereabouts. So drop a comment. And if you're listening on Spotify, you can comment there. I've seen that. You can do that. But I'd rather you tune into YouTube so I can see the numbers. I gotta see those numbers. I gotta know what the numbers are. It's time to get those numbers crunk. Oh, we had a reality person on. We had Mormon Wives of Secret Lives, and that was met with a lot of hate. I don't know. I wanted to switch things up. And by switch things up, I mean I wanted to get more views. Hey, guess what I did? I sold out. Guess what happened? It didn't work. What else? The bombing in front of Mark Normand episode. I just wish I had played that one a little bit more me. Rather than, I felt like it was 2 people trying to figure out what the other person was down for. It's like, yeah. It was like he was like trying to figure out like what was cool to say, what wasn't cool to say. I showed him a picture of Amy Schumer thinking that he was going to say something terrible, which is crazy. And he ended up being like, she's really funny. And I was like, yeah, I would have said that. I don't know why I thought you wouldn't. It was just like 2 people being silly gooses. He played it normally. It was really just me being disturbed, I think. I was just kind of like I was just like, yeah, okay. And yeah, and I think I ended it with, my dad loves you. That's never great. That's never good to hear. So that is that. And I just wanted to say to Mark, I'm sorry. Another thing I wanted to say to Mark that I didn't have the time that day was I wanted to say thank you for giving a shout out on his podcast about me last year when we did a show together. And because I overthink things a lot. And we went and we did the Great Outdoors Fest, and he was there. And it was me, Adam, and Mark, and I think that was the show that day. I stayed the whole weekend and hung out with everybody. They said I could, but I don't think they meant it, but I still did it. And it was all of us like hanging around. It was like a cool vibe, but like you hang around a campfire, you're like shooting the shit. And when I left Canada, I was just, I couldn't stop thinking like, was I a good hang? Did I play that right? Was I being myself? Like, I don't know. Was I being annoying? Like I can never just like go do something and be like, what's next? It's always like, was that all right? Did I like, fuck, like who am I? Am I being perceived the right way? And then he put it on his podcast and he was like, oh yeah, and there was this girl, I think he called me Sally. And then they continued with the pod. He was just like, yeah, no, she was really funny girl. I think she's pretty cool. And later in the pod, he was like, I gotta figure out that girl's name though. I want to get this right. And he ended up getting my name right. And it just kind of meant a lot. And I wish I said that to him in the moment, because now there is no opportunity for me to do that. I can't just go up to him at like the stand and be like, remember that one time you got my name wrong on your pub and it actually meant a lot to me and then you actually corrected yourself? That was huge for me. That was really huge for me. So I just want to kind of, put that out there. Oh, another one, I think I did a little bit of a screwy job. Adam Devine. He called me up for not taking him for the Super Bowl tickets, and I said, "Oh my God, I did yesterday at the hang we were at, and I did through text, but I should have got a nice prize. But I was thinking about what prize I was gonna get you, and I didn't know what kind of prize to get, and I was gonna send a mariachi band, and I didn't know what to do. We did end up sending him Omaha steaks, and after that podcast, he had a show at the Troubadour in California, in LA, and me and Nora went to the supermarket, bought 3 blank cakes, opened up ice cream cakes. I didn't know they were ice cream cakes.
Ice cream cakes was the most hilarious part because it was so hot out and we were trying to decorate them.
It was so hot. And we opened up the trunk in the parking lot of the supermarket and we wrote, one said sorry, one said congrats, and one said thank you. And I went to the Troubadour right before I had a show, and his show was like in a couple hours. But like I was like running late to get ready for mine, so I walked. Nora dropped me off. I had the 3 ice cream cakes melting on my hands. I walked through like the backstage door, just because I kind of know where you would go in, and I was like, hey, I know I look like a crazy fan person, but I got these for Adam and the crew, and I just wanted to drop these off, but they are ice cream cakes. So if you potentially have like, I don't know, like any room in like a fridge, I hate to be a pain in the ass. And they were like, yeah, I'm not taking. And then thank God there was some girly pop in the back. She was like, I got you 100%. Let me get those. And she grabbed them. I don't think they ever made it to him. I don't.
If someone asked me to go put away 3 ice cream cakes when I'm trying to do my job of setting up a whole stage.
Yeah, I know. I'm a pain in the ass. But I was like, I could put them. I literally, you know me. I was like, I'll put them somewhere. Like, I hate to be a bother. I know I look crazy. I don't have any credentials. Like, I don't know. I'm just a friend of Adam's and I did him wrong and I'm trying to do him right. And they were like, what? And I was like, I don't know. I'm just trying to do my boy. Sorry. And so that was that. And then we ended up sending the Omaha steaks because he's from Omaha and he used to work there, which is crazy. And yeah, so I think I right my wrongs. But it felt so incredibly terrible to be called out like that. And I never want, because I am somebody who, like, I will, if you get the Uber on a night out, I will send you a giraffe. Like, I don't play like that. Like, I try to do the right thing at all times. And that felt, there was a pit in my stomach, dude. That was not good. But he was super funny. It was like being like an older brother kind of thing. What else do we have? Oh, Rachel Scanlon. That bitch rocks. That was so much fun. We were giggling the whole time. That was like my favorite episode I've done in a little bit, Ski. I had just came from Ted Sarando's house. Yeah, no worries. And oh, who's that? You might say. Google it. It's like the people outside of the Knicks game. How much did you pay for your tickets? $25,000. Who are you? Google it. That's what people were saying.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and so I was like riding a high of seeing it was like every celebrity I've ever seen. I've talked about this like probably in every podcast because every guest we've had on, I was like, I saw you at the party, right? And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, no, I saw you. You did not see me. And I realized in the shower the other day, so at one point, some of my favorite guys were all kind of turning and looking at me. And I was like, why are they looking at me? I'm a little bit nervous here. Am I doing something wrong? Do I look, can they tell that I'm walking around this party by myself and bothering people? What do they know that I do not know? And I figured it out. Shower thought the other day. I was wearing sunglasses, which are the same sunglasses that Bobby Lee wears all the time. And they were probably just saying, look, Bobby, she has your sunglasses on. But the whole time I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What the? And I turned around and they were laughing. I'm like, oh no. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I was able to figure that out. Because these things, like I said, they just kind of stick with me. They stick with me.
Rachel Scanlon.
So Rachel Scanlon, she came on. I just came from that crazy party, getting making fun of me, and yeah, no, we had a blast off time. That was a lot of fun. I didn't know that she just goes all out pink all the time. That's fucking fantastic. Yeah, Kyle Mooney. I feel like I was just kind of telling him things he's done. And then you did this, and then also when you did this, and yeah, that was kind of weird for me. And actually there's so much more that you guys haven't even seen yet, but this is the start of season 2, and I just kind of wanted to go through some of those things. I'm sure there's like other guests and things I did that was weird or not cool, and I'll think of it in the shower and tell you in 6 months. What else? A little bit about me, which I guess has been the whole time.
A little bit about me.
But no, I did want to kind of say, for a year, maybe 2 years, I have been, sounds like she's getting serious. But I have been a little standoffish on sharing like my personal life, only because when I did do that, it was a blast, and then it blew up in my face, kind of. I became a headline here, there, everywhere, using the Getty images, such as these. Fuck. I wanted to dive more into stand-up and just kind of take that route. It's so funny because the stand-ups the comics I grew up watching, right now they're trying to pivot from strictly doing stand-up to being more personable online, where I'm trying to be less personable online and get more in on stand-up. So it is like a funny catch-22. And here's the thing, you got to do both. So I'm working on like, just kind of sharing more with you guys. It's just, it hasn't came easy. Because I just think it's up to ridicule. I think with the pictures, the comments that people are saying of, ooh, she fell off. I needed that. So tell me where I picked off, where I leave it at is kind of how I feel. Shout out, Drake. But yeah, no, that's kind of like the reason why I haven't really been either like even just sitting down and talking on the pod. I like having the guests. I like where it doesn't fall on me, but I do think it's important to have both involved and have that kind of a balance. And I thought I was going to put this in like a more eloquent way, but that is just kind of what I wanted to say on that. I think is yes. I will leave it there. So yeah, this summer I'm taking a little bit of time off from drinking. I've said it maybe 13 times. Drink every time I say I'm not drinking. I think I'm trying to better myself. I'm working on a should I sound like a douche? I'm working on a pilot. So I've been kind of banging away at that. More on that you'll hear about it. If I have a pilot that gets picked up, you're gonna fucking hear about it. And then all of a sudden, we should talk on the podcast more one-on-one. Yeah. But here's the thing: you should never gloat. So I was actually not gonna share that, but I'm just working on a pilot. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. So that is that. Also, I got to go to Ireland with my parents. That was very, very cool. Had a goddamn blast. I can't wait to go back with Nora. Nora literally said, she goes, what here's the thing, pictures are deceiving. Of course, there was a big blowout fight on the second day. And I planned for that because on the fifth day, I got us all our own hotel rooms. I shouldn't have, because I didn't know that the budget's tight now. But on the fifth day, everyone was going to have their own hotel room because I figured we're road tripping all of Ireland. We're probably going to get sick of each other. There's probably going to be a fight. Just didn't know it was going to be on the second day. So that was that. And I just want to say that pictures can be deceiving. Not everything is all that glitters. What is the SpongeBob quote? All that glitters is not gold. So yeah, that was it was beautiful. I had a great time. I just can't wait to go back with my sister Nora. I want to learn more about my heritage. I want to what's really funny? When you are an adult and your parents, when you're a kid and you go somewhere with your parents, like a museum, the parents always want to read all the plaques and the kids are just looking for shit to play with. Mm-hmm. When you get older, roles are reversed.
Really?
It was so crazy. I wanted to read every single plaque inside. There was like this free museum in Galway, and I wanted to read everything in it. And I was like, I'm a slow reader, so I was actually kind of taking some time. And mom and dad were kind of just like, it's a cool knife. Like they were reading here and there, but I don't think they were like. They were doing the thing I did when I was a kid. It was just like pretending to retain any of it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, well, there's actually another museum in Mayo, which will probably have more like O'Malley clan stuff that we could probably check out. And as soon as I said that, they go, we should just go do that. We should go there. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like looking it up and I was like, I think by the time we get there, it's going to be closed. They're like, rats.
They didn't want to do it at all.
They didn't want to do it. No, they didn't want to do it at all. I go. There's in Dublin. There's a museum. It's called the Immigration Museum, and we could do that, or we could go to the Guinness factory. They're like. And I was like, that was actually that was going to be a hard decision for me.
And they beelined it to the top.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. So even at the Guinness factory, they're like, all right.
But there's so much to look at, and
I
it's
thought
interactive.
it was dazzling.
Yeah.
So much stuff to.
There's so much to look at there.
I was so funny because I was like, oh, the parents and the kids.
Like, even I want to go back and go to the museums there now.
Me too. So that's why I was like, no one would do the museums with me. And then there's this island that like we're on a technicality from. It's the Argyll Islands. Argyll. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Oh, another fun fact about me. I am so good at geography.
You are.
I know where everything is.
It's really weird.
It's like I know the whole United States because sitting on what? I
was gonna say Eureka.
Oh, Eureka.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also had but that's just like the continents. If you don't know the continents, you're a fucking idiot.
No, that was also states. No, it was a globe, and you could press it with the thing, and it told you which country it was.
I don't think I had the country, man.
Yeah, we did. We had a spinny one, a globe.
We had a globe.
Yeah, with And
Oh,
when
and
you
it had
pressed
a, you know what? It did. It had a stylus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And also, we found out that what was the Oh, I remember you press Hawaii and it go. The state fish is the humanuka nuka nuka apawa. And then when it was losing batteries, it was like the state fish is the
That's so scary.
And we thought that was a funny word. I found that map was wrong though, because it used to tell us that there was an ocean, the Oceania Ocean, but apparently it doesn't exist.
Was just saying that that's the ocean.
In Spanish?
Oceania Ocean is a vast geographic region encompassing thousands of islands across the Pacific Ocean, along with the continent of Australia.
Yeah, but like they don't like consider it. You know, like when you're talking about the major oceans?
Shit, I don't know.
Well, no, shit, we do know.
I don't think it is an ocean.
Yeah, see, that's so crazy that they would add that, because it's very confusing as a kid. Also, I've said this before, and I feel like a dumbass, but I always thought Alaska was an island. That's how they put it on the map. That's how I learned from Eureka. Okay? Fucking bullshit. Anyways, Ireland. So it's Clare Island. Clare Island in Ireland. Say that 5 times fast. And the O'Malleys still run the ferries there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's like they lived out there. That's kind of like in and around like where Grace, the Irish pirate queen, was, Grace O'Malley.
The home of her.
And they run they run ferries like daily, but you could only
Only a population of 138.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people over there.
That's crazy.
But they do like you could stay there for like a night, and they'll do like Celtic drum circles, and like
that's sick.
it's like you could really immerse yourself into it, but like mom and dad wouldn't want to do it.
Let's go.
So yeah, so we're gonna do that. I just can't wait to go back to Ireland with my sister. And the plan was to always here's the funny thing. In my family, there's this big plan to go on a big family trip. We don't get along on family trips. We don't. We realized that the last time we went on one, and we said never again. And that's too bad. But we said never again, except for this one year where I turned 30. My sister Maggie turns 21. My sister Molly turns 16. And my dad turns 60. My mom turns 55. That's not really important. But then we always, in our planning, always forgot that there is no milestone for Nora. Because what will you be, 26?
26, yeah.
like there's no milestone for you or mom, really.
Yeah, it's just
but
everyone
16,
else.
21, 30, and 60.
Yeah.
We're going nuts.
Because there was one year where you turned 25, I turned 21, dad turned 55, mom turned 50. Maggie turned 18 and Molly turned 10.
Oh, maybe that was the year.
That was the year. Everyone turned a milestone that year.
Well, we got another one coming up. And maybe that will be when the big family trip will be. And it will be right there in the backyard, and we'll set up tents. I'll just wrap this up with a random thought. Now, something I've seen online is these influencers or creators, they'll frame their video as if they're giving advice, but what they really want to do is share what's happened in their life. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, and it's like, you could be struggling right now and not have anything that you want, but seriously, if you put your mind to it, like things and amazing things can happen to you, whether it's manifestation or like anything you want, you have the ability to change. Like, I just got a role on HBO. It's like it's literally so crazy to me. But to leave you with something similar, if you ever get the chance to tour for a year and a half, don't spend all your money, because you could end up being broke. Thank you guys for watching.